This 15-minute practice changed my life for the better. We are on day 81 of our final day of phase 3, mastering emotions and setting powerful intentions. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and life coach. And today is a sacred milestone. We are reaching the final day of phase 3 of our 90-day detox challenge, mastering emotions and setting powerful intentions. So today I want to share with you a practice that is so simple yet so transformative that it literally changed the course of my life. And I still do this every single morning because it grounds me, it guides me, and it reminds me of my purpose. The daily practice of mindfulness. Every morning, I give myself at least 15 minutes, no phone, no noise, just me, my journal, a cup of lemon water or tea or my coffee, and most importantly, God. God. And in that space, I ask myself these 3 questions. How do I feel today? And what do I need? What am I grateful for right now? And what do I want to be today? Not just what do I want to do, but who do I want to be? This is where clarity, intuition, and alignment begins. And it's not a task, it's a ritual. So, the practice of mindfulness works because we live in the world that pulls us in every direction. But when you create space to listen to your inner voice, you'll begin to trust yourself. You'll remember your why and you'll stop reacting and start creating a life that you would love. This is the moment where I began to build a life of purpose. When I first started, I used to use essential oils and a diffuser to help with the grounding and the practice of mindfulness. Not It doesn't come from the hustle or from fear, but it comes from peace, power, and presence. So diffusing or deep breathing, some essential oils like valor, clarity, or harmony, depending on what your need is for the day, it'll help you anchor in and be in the present moment. Start from anxiety is from thinking of too much in the future. Depression comes from thinking too much of the past. And so the essential oils help you ground you so you're here now, present, and in the moment. Journaling is crucial to help you tap into your intuition, your clarity, your soul led plan. So listening to your inner self. And number 3, writing down 3 priorities and 3 powerful affirmations to focus your energy and reset your mindset for the day. This practice isn't about perfection, it's about being present. It's about showing up for the woman you are becoming. So, before we celebrate next week, let's take some time to reflect on how far you've come along. You've shed old habits, you've made space for new boundaries, you've reprogrammed your mindset, and you've healed, released, and realigned your vision. And now it's time to make that your lifestyle. Using the circle of life tool again today to assess where you're at and pick one area you want to stay committed for the next 90 days. And at every quarter, you rinse and repeat. You pair this with your daily shed and shine actions. You pair this with your morning 15-minute rituals. You pair this with your faith, and voila, that's when magic happens. It's the consistency that builds up. With that being said, it's time for you to journal and reflect your truth and ask yourself these questions. What has shifted in you over the past 3 phases, over the past 80 days? What is one thing you know about yourself now that you didn't before? And lastly, what will you continue to do to stay in line with the woman you are becoming? Journaling promotes mindfulness and activates a part of your brain that's responsible for decision making and intuition. It lowers anxiety, it increases clarity, and it helps you take action from alignment, not emotion. Essential oils are a powerful ally here. Not only are they for scent, but They are how they help you ground and center you and help you focus on your personal thoughts. I like to pair clarity with goal setting, frankincense with prayer or journaling, peace and calming, or lavender when I'm feeling scattered or triggered. Pairing the essential oils with journaling helps you rewrite your story and create a life you would love, one task at a time, through consistent, powerful affirmations throughout the day. With that being said, let's anchor in this powerful energy with affirmations for a life aligned with purpose. And repeat your eyes on the prize. You are the prize, girlfriend. And repeat after me. I honor my journey and I trust where it's leading. I create space for wisdom, alignment, and clarity. I am not who I used to be. I am who I choose to be. I walk in purpose. I breathe in peace. I radiate joy. Now, whether you're cooking or traveling or eating on the go today, do it with purpose, because how you do the small things is how you create big changes, big life changes. So, thank you for walking with me through this phase. Next week, we will celebrate. So, don't forget to show up, reflect, and honor your growth. I'm so proud of you. Let's keep cooking with purpose and let's keep living on purpose. So, welcome into my kitchen. Let's get cooking with purpose, girlfriend.
Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. Fill your body and feed your soul. Let's get cooking with purpose to lower A1C, shed unwanted weight, maximize mental sharpness and clarity, boost self expression, boost immune system, build confidence, maintain emotional balance, relieve pain, relieve headaches, cleanse your digestion, and much more. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose, where we fill our bodies and feed our souls. If you are feeling tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or struggling with weight loss, anxiety, or energy crashes, it's time to take back control, starting in the kitchen. Today, we are cooking an easy and delicious, nutrient packed dinner to help boost your metabolism, balance hormones, and fuel your body for success. Whether you are a busy mom, battling cravings, or just looking to feel amazing again, this is for you. Drop a firebomb in the comments if you are ready to cook with me. Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner?
Let's get cooking good looking. But before we get cooking, let me remind you that cooking with purpose isn't just about food, it's about freedom. For me, that freedom started back when I began to detox from sugar, alcohol, and everything that was dimming my light. Back in high school, I began drinking alcohol during school to get through my anxiety, caffeine pills or caffeine drinks, Red Bulls to keep me up. I had gained a whole bunch of unwanted weight due to birth control, and actually, I was just riddled with anxiety, depression, and which led to a cycle of prescription medications and addictions to numb the pain. Years later, I found myself as a divorced single mom, overwhelmed, watching my son spiral from ADHD and thoughts of not wanting to be here. Around the same time, I had lost our health insurance and found out that it was going to be $550 for the Adderall out of pocket. At that time, I began to ask questions about what is Adderall. I found out it's a narcotic, it's a legal narcotic, and it would be $550. That was over 10 years ago. $550 a month for this narcotic that for my child. And so around the same time, I had a breast cancer scare and I hit rock bottom after a DUI. Life at the moment was too much for me to handle. I had physical issues, emotional issues, mental issues. Now I had legal issues. I was down on the ground, down on my knees, begging God, please, for answers. I was praying and asking for answers. I realized that society's systems, our society's norms, they weren't helping me. But that breakdown actually became my breakthrough because I took my power back and I stopped waiting for the systems or a secret pill to save me. And I started studying life. I started studying health, our food system, holistic healing, to say the least. Long story short, I put my son on a sugar detox, and in just 3 days, I saw a huge difference, night and day. My child was, he was a whole different person. It was as if he were on the Adderall without the Adderall side effects. He was happier, more clear minded, more alive. To this day, it brings me joy to think about that. And that's what sparked my journey into wellness. And ever since then, no more prescriptions, no more problems. We began to heal from the inside out with real food by by setting boundaries that brought self-discipline, brought self-true love. It brought in health. It brought in abundance in all areas of my life. My son and I have been medication free from the Adderall, from anxiety, from depression, from insomnia, for over 10 years now. My husband and I also went through toxic cycles of ups and downs because we were addicts. We didn't know how to regulate our emotions. And so we would use substances to numb the pain. But now we're thriving, living in union, living within love, with respect, running two businesses, including Vitality and Values Wellness, that's helping transform lives all over the world. And it all started in the kitchen with one decision to detox sugar. So tonight, as I cook, remember that one nourishing choice at a time can also help you rewrite your story. So join me in the kitchen and let's start cooking with purpose, girlfriend. So today, my husband is out of town, and I really honestly thought about hitting the fast food or ordering delivery, but I was like, wrong answer. So I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna have my leftover lentil soup that I made during the week, and then go to my ultimate favorite, my go-to seared chicken breast. It'll be done in 12 minutes, and voila, this is will be light, satisfying, and perfect for my waist slimming goals, girlfriend, especially because it's finally summertime. So happy summer solstice. So let's get started and cook this chicken breast. I'm gonna heat up my lentil soup and cook my chicken. This is my go-to, one of my go-to meals. I always have chicken breast ready. And the secret is butterflying the chicken breast, cutting it in half for it to cook evenly and quickly. My organic spices that's doesn't have preservatives or anti-caking ingredients that cause havoc on your body. So sea salt, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, black pepper, and love. Tap in the seasonings into your chicken, flip over, wash your hands so they don't contaminate your jars. And the same salt, sea salt, black pepper, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, onion powder, and garlic powder. And love. Tap, 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 tap. Tap that love in there. Easy peasy. This is going to be a very, very simple, fast, easy meal. Some olive oil and put it in the frying pan on medium heat at a 6. Set the timer 6 minutes. And now we're going to check on my lentil soup. It's already hot. Turn that off. And we're just keeping it super, super easy today. Simple, detox friendly. We're going to drink some water with some lemon. We're going to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. My goal is to drink 6 to 8 of these tumblers of water a day. Ooh, it does the body good. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do 3 angel readings for you. Angel message for you. Angel message for you. Ooh, detox your friendships. This is a new one. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Amen. Sometimes you got to set boundaries even with family members because they can distort your truth and your belief systems. And so doing this 90-day detox not only is detoxing the chemicals, the preservative foods like sugar and processed foods, but it's also a good time by setting those boundaries is setting boundaries and saying, no, I'm not going to go out today, Friday. I'm not going to go out and go drink and hang out with people that are toxic. I'm going to stay home and use my time wisely and learn something new that will get me closer, or do an activity or action that will get you closer to your dream goal. And so journaling and creating that vision board, that is crucial in creating the life that you want, because you need clarity on what it is that you desire. Message for you: the power of prayer. So also worries are a form of prayer. So make sure you keep your thoughts positive, and when you're praying, give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resource, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. That's why journaling and having quiet time, being mindful, practicing mindfulness or meditation time is very important, because the answers the answer to your prayers will come as like a creativity, or like in your imagination. And so journaling and getting clear on what is your soul desires, that will, creating that sacred time of listening and becoming mindful, will help you be able to hear the answers to your prayers. Amen. Release resentment about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about your finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So instead of saying like I don't have money, or this is my last dollar, you say thank you, and every dollar I spend comes multiplies to me threefold. So again, becoming very mindful of your thoughts and your abundance mindset, and rebuking scarcity mindsets with positive. Instead of saying I don't have the money to do that, say, replace it with how can I afford to purchase that. So it's almost time for dinner, chicken dinner. Lentil soup. Adding some lemon to my water, and to help boost the hydration, a pinch of Himalayan salt will help. 48 seconds. I am ready to eat. Okay, so I'll show you my lentil soup. My chicken needs just a little bit more. Here's my lentil soup, red lentil, a whole lot of spices that makes it so delicious. I got spinach, and I'm gonna add my chicken to it. This was very simple, very easy. One of my go-to meals, seared chicken, and then you can put it in quinoa, right? A salad. In this case, my lentil soup. You can make tacos. You can eat it just like that. But lentil soup with seared chicken. The flavors, y'all. You gotta try it. You gotta start cooking with purpose, using the spices and the herbs, and you just will not want to go to fast food, because it's just the flavors, and then the health benefits. It's not worth it. The textures, the flavors, the comfort food. It's everything you want and more. Join me on this 90-day detox. It's not a diet. At the end of the 90 days, we rinse and repeat. So it's never too late to join me. Join today in Cooking with Purpose, girlfriend. Are you ready to take the first steps to shedding weight, boosting your energy, and transforming your habits? It all starts here. Visit vitalityvalueswellness.com and look for the free habit tracker section. Enter your first name, your last name, along with your email address, and your tracker will be delivered straight to your inbox. You've got this. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Download now and let's start your journey today. vitalityvalueswellness.com.